Oh, right. So I have bad news for all you Nihilux wanners, hoping that she was going to be a sustain for honestly either Evanesia or even Silverwolf level 9. So we have some, granted these are leaks, meaning that it is speculative, but we can still go over exactly what we could be expecting with her as a character. I want to keep in mind that this coming patch we are going to be getting Mortonix Blade, then following it is going to be the Nova Himiko along with the 2 new Fate collab characters, and then after that it is supposedly going to be Nihilux. So we can see right here that, well, let's just go over it entirely, right? Yao Guang and EMC is staying in Evanesia's team, and Pearl will be the Elation sustain. Nihilux will be a third choice for your main Elation DPS alongside the likes of Evanesia, Silverwolf level 9s. And going into further with Nihilux is that she does not team up with Robin SP. Neither does she team up with Sunday. She will get a new character model. Both models of Nihilux will be playable. Upon asked whether Nihiluxes are both in the same team, it's a secret. Very interesting there. And we also see here that the supposed team composition upon her when she comes out and then subsequent patches is that it is going to be Yao Guang, Pearl, and her dedicated support. So I already have right here about like hypothetical situation, right? So we can just clearly state and see that Yao Guang is clearly the best investment strategy when it comes to an Elation team because of the fact that she is pretty much mandatory on all 3 teams. She's that good. Now, exactly, the optimal investment strategy with her, honestly, you can get by with E1 S1, like that is completely fine. But it is also, I personally think it is actually somewhat pretty good for multiple reasons why Nihilux is not going to be a dedicated support for one of the 2 teams, and that is because of the fact that it gives us another team option for Elation. And I brought this up many times, but if we go ahead and look back at, like, let's say the Remembrance team, right? This is obviously the main Elation team. Remembrance team, I'm sorry. And that's it. I mean, you could run like an Aglaya team. Obviously, you would take out these characters. You could run Aglaya, and then you could run the likes of, of like Sunday to advance for the Garment Maker. But outside of that, like, it's not very good. And having the likes of 3 separate teams is very good, and based off of obviously the information with Pearl, that Pearl is going to be and Pearl will be in Elation sustain, is that you can honestly run her on all 3 teams as well, just based off the fact that she is going to be providing healing. She's also going to be providing damage. It'll be interesting whether to see she's able to actually provide energy and energy regeneration, as well as like possible attack buffs, because if not, then Huahua is actually like super good. Being able to be on any of these 2 teams right here, because of the fact that, especially if you have E1, right, getting that actual speed advantage. But even if you don't, getting the energy regeneration for Yao Guang on this team and Sparksy is extremely good. Being able to increase the amount of thrill you're able to get to counterbalance the skill point usage is very good, and increase the MMR for Silverwolf level 9s. Being able to activate Yao Guang's ultimate quicker, being able to have an extra instance for Aha, or even if you're on this team, right? Same thing with Yao Guang, an extra Aha instance is always valuable. Then getting more activation of the Elation Trailblazer's ultimate, being able to increase Evanesia's certified banger by allowing her to do an extra Aha instance attack, and also increase just her ultimate where most of her damage is locked behind, I think is extremely valuable. And if Pearl does something similar to that effect, whether that be increasing the punchline, right, then you can swap right there and Pearl goes right here, which is extremely good. That frees up another sustain. Or on the flip side, if Pearl is more of a certified banger character, then Pearl would go right here. which is extremely good. And obviously, you know, we have yet to see what Nihilux is going to be doing, but I do think it is just overall very good to have more team options with this path. I do think Koyo has definitely learned their lesson when it comes to Remembrance having mainly one team. Yes, like I said, you could have a Goliath, but she is not even remotely close to what the damage output is from the main Remembrance flagship team. So I do think it is a good thing that Nihilux is going to be a third main DPS option. Now, whether or not you should go ahead and get that if you have the other two teams, honestly, no. Like, it's not worth it. You already have Elation characters, right? Focus on that. Focus on saving up for the next stuff and all of that fun jazz. But if you manage to skip these two characters, or if you have one of them, right, and you need another Elation team, then honestly, it might be worthwhile to get Nihilux depending on what her kit does. And keep in mind, right, both of these two DPS characters, obviously Evanescia currently available right now, and SW9's just had her banner, they will rerun a lot quicker, so you'll be able to decide which one you would want to go for an Elation team. But yeah, I think it's freaking amazing that is going to be 3 main DPS characters. It gives more variety and choice for the individual player, whether you are free to play, a dolphin, or a mega whale. Just having that option is extremely good, and I think that path moving forward is extremely beneficial for everyone. Now, yes, is the detriment downside of Yao Guang being pretty much needed on all 3 teams? Yeah, that is a huge detriment and a downside, but remember, I did say for people who want to play the Elation meta to get Yao Guang, understand that. So yeah, just my own little side tangent there. Yeah, that's gonna be all for this video. I'll see you all within the next video.